Hi, this is Dr. Kelly Pearson again on the final portion of the segment on dairy, and we're talking about the second way you can solve this dairy challenge. And some of you may be very interested in pursuing this second approach. Another way we can do this is actually instead of drinking A1 milk, which is the type of milk we get in most of our commercial pasteurized milk, that we seek out A2 milk. And here's where it might get a little crazy for you. Don't pasteurize it, drink it raw. We'll get to these concerns, I promise, as we move along. So the goal would be to drink A2 raw milk, eat raw milk cheese, and instead of yogurt, make your own liquid kefir from the raw milk, and even potentially make your own ice cream. Now, first of all, you're thinking, are you out of your mind? Pasteurization saves lives. And in fact, it actually did. Many years ago, it saved lots of lives. And thanks to Louis Pasteur, we recognize that due to the horrible situation that we were originally put into when making milk, with lack of proper refrigeration, there was a lot of destruction of these bacteria of the lining of many people's guts, and it ended up killing lots of people. And Louis figured out that if you heated the milk, it would kill the bugs. So pasteurization has been going on for years and years. Sadly, however, the pasteurization has gotten a little nutty in that they have gone to incredible endpoints to raise the heat on the milk to 100 to 280 degrees, and it does kill all the bugs, but it actually destroys many of the constituents of the milk, including denaturing the protein. And a denatured protein is just like an enemy that's entered into your system and produces this warlike immune system, often causing immunoreaction in the gut, poor absorption, and all the other challenges that we talked about. But if you take a look at it today, we have refrigeration, and there's actually many, many states that have laws that say raw milk is safe, and Washington State is one of them, and there's more and more on the books every year. What's true is it doesn't last as long. Why? Because some of the things in there do go bad because it's nutritious, much like good bread will go bad on your counter because it's nutritious versus many of the commercial breads where a lot of the nutrition has been excluded. So as I said, Washington is one of the places you can buy raw milk. And in Spokane, we have the Main Market, Huckleberry's, Loyens Natural Food, and Yoke's Fresh Markets. Not all of them, but many of them carry raw milk. And then you can also purchase raw milk cheese. Now, different than fake cheese, this is amazing cheese in that it actually tastes good. The kicker is that the the cows that make A2 milk are Guernsey cows and Jersey cows, and other cows such as African cows and Asian cows are often the ones that produce A2 milk. They are the ones that are automatically used for raw milk production, and they're the ones that are on pastured fields eating grass without the crazy amount of antibiotics introduced into their system. What we're used to is thinking that milk is a substance that we should take all the fat out of, so we do non-fat milk. But recognize that's not going to happen with raw milk. It will come fat full. So it is something to use as a condiment instead of drinking big glasses of it on a routine basis. So the good news is that you will be getting good saturated fats, as we talked about it. Some of the fats that we do need in our body are saturated. You can get some terrific cheese that tastes great instead of taste icky when you're trying to find artificial cheeses. You can make a kefir, and you can buy a starter. They call it kefir grains, a starter kit in the refrigerated section. Add your own milk to it. I actually choose not to do raw milk in my life, and I use coconut milk instead. Yogurt's not available, but you can make the kefir, which is a liquid yogurt. Cottage cheese is not available in the world of raw milk, but you could certainly make your own ice cream much the same way that we did in the days of old, or go to Coconut Bliss, which we talked about a little bit. So this is another option for those of you who really don't want to give up milk but don't want to feel bad. I still think that the best approach would be to go 30 days off milk to prove to yourself it is deleterious to your body, and then reintroduce with the raw milk. So this has been a lot to think about. Go without the dairy, see how you feel. If you pass that test, add the raw milk products. And as I mentioned, don't get too crazy about how much of these you eat. The truth is, there's so much nutrition in raw milk and raw milk cheese that you really don't want to consume that much, which is surprising. I think that's true for most foods with high nutrition. You don't tend to want to eat as much of it because you simply don't need it. Your body recognizes it's been given the proper nutrition. So excellent. You have completed the 4 modules for dairy. Take the short quiz and see how you did if you're interested, and on to the next module for you. Thank you so much for your time. It's been my absolute pleasure to share this really important information with you.